us. We were all selected because our character, as our beautiful initiation ceremony tells us. Aren't we lucky that on June 20th, 1969, as a young bride, our dear Elise was asked to join our sisterhood. Ohio Chapter CC was Elise's mother's chapter. They invested in the future of PEO by initiating their daughters and daughters-in-law. Chapter CC has disbanded.
Have they?
Yes, I'm sorry to say. And there are only 2 members still actively registered for Chapter CC. And these 2 live in Pennsylvania and also in Florida. And I did speak to those 2 members who are 50-plus year members from Chapter CC. One was a daughter and one was a daughter-in-law. And their names are Marcia Hoover and Linda Morgan Maney. And they were initiated 5 years before you, Elise.
Wow.
So they are celebrating their 55-year anniversary. They also, like Elise, was only there very shortly in her mother's chapter because they had lived elsewhere. One lived in Chicago, and the other one lived somewhere, and they never ever attended another meeting in Chapter CC. Yes. So they could not believe that they had been in PEO for over 50 years, and they asked me to congratulate you on your milestone.
Aren't you sweet to look that up? Wow.
So then Elise transferred in April 1970 from CC to Illinois Chapter LK, and that's one of the things that we know about PEO is that we can find sisters when we relocate. So she stayed there until October 1976 when she transferred to Florida Chapter ET for just 1 year. But Chapter ET remembers you. And so they have
Is
sent...
it good or bad?
That's pretty good. It says, Elise, we at Chapter ET Florida send you best wishes on your 50 years as a PEO. Congratulations. And there are a few, I read it. There are a few that actually remembered you and have some personal notes to you. Wisconsin has been home to the Barnhart since 1977. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Because her first chapter in Wisconsin was in Heartland, Chapter CU, and that's where you were initiated, correct, Jenny?
Yes.
Making her another generation of PEOs. She was in CU for almost 20 years, then a brief 2 years in Wausau's Chapter DA, until we had the good fortune to welcome her into our Chapter BD in 1999. And so, Elise, starting in December, you're going to be starting your 21st year as a BD.
Wow.
And we have
That's the
wishes.
longest.
Yes, we have wishes from your Wisconsin chapters. And so I will give these
for
cards to
heaven's
you.
sakes, I'm overwhelmed.
So here is your
Oh
cards.
my gosh. Oh.
Over the years, Elise has strengthened the sisterhood in her chapters by serving in all officer positions except recording secretary and treasurer. Her talent for capturing the spirit of a chapter meeting in a newsletter recap keeps everyone connected to the life of our chapter. And your graciousness and warmth is always welcome when we sisters need additional TLC. So we thank you for that. And so we have a gift from our chapter to you
Goodness.
that Jenny is going to present.